Welcome, Never Betters, to my YouTube channel. I'm Susan, and this is Buddy Sherman. We are so grateful you're here. So today I've prepared a 45-minute Power Vinyasa flow yoga class for you, all about movement and message. In the flow, we're going to move in and out of different variations of Surya Namaskara A, the Sun Salutation. The message is about reframing your game. I hope you enjoy. If you like what you see, hit that thumbs up, push the bell for future notifications, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Now let's get after the best version of you today. If you follow me at Never Better Yoga on Spotify, we're going to go ahead and press the start button for today's practice all together right now. Then come with me to the top of your mat, letting your feet be the distance of your hips apart, and just pop up one heel at a time. So what you're going to do is just let one heel at a time rise up. So you're just going to kind of begin by pedaling out your feet. So it's going to go right and left. Yeah, just pop up on to the ball of each foot. And then what we're going to do with this movement of your feet is roll the shoulders up and back. So find a little bit of a rhythm, a little bit of a cadence to your breath. It doesn't have to be fast. We just want the shoulder circles to be full and complete. The warming up of our feet and our ankles. So start to create just a little bit of a whisper in your breath. We call that Ujjayi pranayama breath, a victorious breath. And then go ahead and plant your feet. Take the right hand up and around, then bend your knees. Left hand up and around, soften your knees. Each hand comes to your hip. So if you could just kind of visualize having the privilege and the opportunity to fill in that blank canvas today, you get to paint how your day is going to unfold. So we've been moving through a series, finding inspiration from Jonathan Fields, who wrote the book Uncertainty. And one of the lessons in that book is how we can reframe situations by shifting our perspective about them, which helps us clear out fear and anxiety that comes upon us in these uncertain times. So just a couple more of these big, full, complete circles, really warming up the shoulders. And if you can tip your head just a little to find the stretch in your neck as well. And then I want you to hold up top with your arms lifted, right hand, left wrist for a side bend. Come back to the center, left hand, right wrist for a side bend up and over to the left. Back to the center, tee your arms like goalposts And then lace your hands in that Kali Mudra style behind your back. Index fingers go long. Retract your shoulders. Shift your gaze high. Now, soften your knees. Cascade down to fold. Hands are still laced behind your back. Heel toe your feet all the way apart to the width of your mat, and then surrender down into the fold. Hands are laced, knees are soft, navel draws in toward the spine to protect the lower back. Then shift your weight right and left. So you're going to shift to the right with a bend and a softening of each knee. Let the crown of your head hang nice and heavy. And then as you release your hands down, just shake your head out. Any kind of angst, anything that's troubling you. It could be any kind of situation coming up that you might have dread for, or doubt about, or uncertainty of any kind. Just shake it out with that knowingness that as we reframe our thoughts, that we can combat a lot of the fear and anxiety, knowing that no matter what uncertainty surrounds us, we can find peace in the midst of chaotic times. So shake out any unforgiveness, anything that could hinder your practice today. And now move your head back and forth, signifying the power of showing up for you today. Just know that you're exactly where you belong. There's no coincidence that you arrived. Moving your head back and forth, signifying that power of showing up. Now, right hand stays down, left arm lifts, pop the right heel up as you pull the right hip back, stacking your arms at 6 and 12 o'clock. Breathe. Lower the right heel down as the left arm lowers. Maybe tent the left finger pads, pop the left heel, pull the left hip crease back, twist open to the right. Now, as you release the right hand down, pull your toes up. Your knees can be bent, but you're going to balance a touch on your heels. Now, see if you could ignite that stability, lifting your right arm up in front of your body, balancing on your heels, and maybe the left arm joins. And then lower your hands, pop the heels up with finger pads tented to support yourself. And then do that again. Rock back on heels, toes lift. Ignite your core, levitate the right arm. And then maybe you catch a balance with the left arm too. Tent finger pads, pop the heels up, shift forward. Lower your heels down, heel toe your feet. Back to the width of your hips. Take a halfway lift with heart lifting, tabletop style. Exhale, hinge, bend, and fold. Do that 2 more times. Halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, physically pull yourself together. We find calm places in the fold. Halfway lift, breathe in. Exhale, breathe out. Now root to rise, come to standing. Right hand, left wrist, side bend. Inhale, back up. Even shift your gaze up to the sky. Left hand, right wrist, bend left. Now collect your hands at heart center. Close your eyes, draw your chin to your chest, and just pause right here. So before we flow, should you have a single-minded purpose, maybe it's a situation you would like to reframe today. finding ways and little tips to reframe and shift our perspective on things that might be causing us fear or anxiety with the uncertainty of the times that we live in. Just draw that purpose. It could be a wish, a prayer for someone or something today, someone maybe you'd like to reframe your attitude towards. Let that be the purpose of your practice, and then we'll weave it in and out of our breath. Now sweep your arms out and up as your eyes open. Breathe in. Exhale, cascade down over your legs as you breathe out. Take a halfway lift. And on the exhale, step the right foot back, left leg joints for high plank asana. Now I want you to hold in your high plank. See if you can really ignite your legs, fire up your quads, squeeze your inner thighs together. Find a protraction in your upper shoulders, which means there's a little bit of a rounding. Shoulders are stacked over your wrists. And then push back into Adho Mukha Svanasana, down dog. Press through your heels a little bit, shifting your body weight, maybe even twisting it a touch side to side to ignite the side bodies. Getting a little more space in between the ribs. Pedaling through like pedaling through a bowl of honey. Maybe a little bit of quicksand, just smooth and steady. And then elevate your heels up, pull your belly in, shift into high plank, shoulders over the wrists and lower all the way to your belly, retracting your shoulders as you rise up, back bend of your choice. And then tuck your toes under, rock up and back, down dog. Now walk your feet in about 6 inches, but keep them hip width apart. So you're shortening your dog a little. Pop your heels up. Send your knees wide as your hips head towards your heels like a lily on a launch pad, but we're not going anywhere yet. Stay right here with sits bones towards heels and just shift your side body side to side. So your knees might come in and out. Just seeing if you can stretch each side, very specifically those intercostal muscles in between each of your ribs. Now, spiral your inner thighs in, go up and back to that short down dog. Now, do that again. Pop your heels up, breathe in. On the out breath, create a lily on a launch pad, and this time, step maybe 100 steps, hop, float, fly, feet to your hands at the top of your mat. Take a halfway lift, breathe in. Exhale, breathe out and pull yourself together. Now root to rise, stand tall, right hand, left wrist side bend. Inhale back up, left hand, right wrist side bend left. Exhale, hands to heart center and just take a pause, the power of pause. So we're going to move through what we call the Sun Salutation Surya Namaskara A, and it's one breath, one move, but we'll start a little bit slower and then pick up the pace to build the heat. So here we go. Offer your arms up as you shift your gaze up. Part the heavens as your arms swan dive down over your legs to fold. Take a halfway lift, step or float back to chaturanga, low plank, or step back, high plank. Lower all the way as you empty your breath out to your mat. Rise up as you come to either up dog or cobra. Exhale, dive your hips up and back, down dog. Reset your feet, maybe walking them in just a touch. Pop up your heels, breathe in. On the out breath, knees go wide like a lily on a launch pad. Step, hop, float, fly, feet to your hands, top of your mat. Halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, draw into the fold. Root to rise, stand tall. Right hand, left wrist side bend. Inhale, back up. Left hand, right wrist bend left. Reach up, collect your hands. Exhale, dive right over your legs. Inhale and lengthen. Step or float your body back. Move it through Vinyasa. Elbows close into your body. Dive up and back, down dog. Stepping your feet in just a touch. Inhale, heels lift. Exhale, knees go wide. Step, hop, float, fly, feet to your hands. Think light thoughts, halfway lift. Exhale, pull yourself together on the fold. Root to rise, stand tall. Right hand, left wrist side bend right. Inhale, back up, stability. Left hand, right wrist bend left. Come back to the center. Collect your hands, dive right over your legs. Inhale and lengthen. Step or float your body back. Move it through Vinyasa. Heart lifts. Exhale, dive up and back, down dog. Walk your feet in a touch. Here we go. Inhale, one breath, one move. Exhale, bend the knees. Inhale, take flight, top of the mat, feet to hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Root to rise, stand tall. Right hand, left wrist side bend. Inhale, back up, left hand, right wrist bend left. Exhale, cascade right over your legs, collecting your hands in that Anjali Mudra. Inhale and lengthen. Feel the strength of your body as you step or float back, moving through your style of vinyasa. A good life is not a place at which you arrive. It is a lens through which you see and create your world. 2 more rounds just like that. Levitate your heels up in your shortened down dog. Exhale, bend your knees. Step, float, fly, feet to your hands, top of the mat. Inhale and lengthen. Exhale and fold. Root to rise, stable and steady. Right hand, left wrist side bend. Inhale, back up, left hand, right wrist, bend left. Collect your hands, empty your breath out as you dive over your legs, cascading into the fold. Inhale and lengthen, step or float your body back, move through Vinyasa, meeting back in down dog. Shorten your dog and hold. Now we're going to do 1 more round. And this time, perhaps you go someplace you haven't been. Reframing your posture. Tapping into those spaces and places that you want to fly into. Here we go. Elevate your heels up. Exhale, knees go wide. Step, hop, float, fly, feet to your hands. Inhale and lengthen. Exhale and fold. Root to rise, come on up. Exhale, dive right back down this time to the fold. Inhale and lengthen. Step or float your body back. Take it through Vinyasa. Meeting back in down dog. Lift your right leg up. Roll open at the hip. Pull your right knee into your nose. Step it forward for a high lunge. Open it up for warrior two. Flip the right palm for peace. Windmill your hands down. Move your body through vinyasa. Just know at any time, if you would prefer to take that flow out, you can just step back to down dog. Left leg lifts, open up your left hip. Draw your left knee right in toward your nose. Your back is rounded, your chin is tucked. Your left thigh is drawn in nice and tight toward your chest. Step the left leg forward on its own track of train. Rise up, crescent lunge, steady and stable, high lunge. Open it up, warrior two. Find that stability. Gaze over that left index finger. Flip that left palm for peace. And then windmill your hands down. Move your body through that flow. Emptying out your breath. Moving up and back, down dog. Now, walk your feet in like we did before for a little shorter down dog. So we're going to move through a series called Surya Namaskara B. It's a little variation. I'll call it out, and then we'll repeat the pattern. Routines and patterns create those anchors in our life in uncertain times. So here we go. Elevate your heels up. On the exhale, bend your knees. This time, step, hop, float, fly, feet to hands to chair pose at the top of your mat. Utkatasana, arms lift up, knees are bent, toes are light. Stand tall. This time, hook your thumbs, open your front body. Exhale, dive right over your legs. Hinge, bend, and fold. Halfway lift, step or float your body back. Take it through vinyasa, heart lifts. Exhale, dive up and back, down dog. One breath, one move. Right leg lifts, open up at the hip. Exhale, knee to nose. Step up, crescent. Inhale, rise. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, peace. Exhale, let it flow, let it go. Vinyasa flow. You choose the exit. Emptying your breath out. Inhaling up. Exhaling as you dive your hips up and back. Left leg is on the rise. Roll open at the hip. Knee to nose, nice and tight. Step it up, high lunge. Hug the sole of the left foot toward the right for crescent. Open it up, second warrior. Flip the left palm, inhale, reverse for peace. Exhale, windmill your hands down. Let it go, let it flow. Vinyasa flow, you choose that exit. Emptying your breath out, inhaling up, exhaling up and back, down dog. Walk your feet in a touch. Shorten your dog, but hold. Breathe, smooth out your breath. Samavriti. Now we're going to put it all together. Don't go anywhere yet. So we're going to hop, float, fly to chair. And then each side, when we move through vinyasa, we go to high lunge, warrior two, and peaceful. Here we go. We're going to do several rounds of this. Smooth and steady. No rush, no hurry. Connect to your breath. Meditation in movement. Elevate your heels up, breathe in. Exhale, breathe out, knees go wide. Step, hop, float, fly to chair, top of your mat, Utkatasana. Stand up and rise, hook your thumbs, open your front body. Exhale, set it down, let it go, let it flow. Vinyasa flow, halfway lift, step or float your body back. Back bend of choice, meeting back, down dog. Inhale, right leg up, open up the hip. Crescent lunge, rise up, breathe in. Breathe out, warrior two. Breathe in, peace. Windmill your hands down. Breathe out, move your body through that flow. You choose the exit. Empty out, inhale up. Exhale, dive your hips up and back, downward facing dog. Left leg lifts, open up at the hip. Knee to nose, step it up, you know where you're going. Root to rise to crescent, high lunge. Open it up, warrior two. Inhale, peace, flip that left palm, keep the left shin heading forward. And then windmill your hands down. That smooth, steady cadence that takes you through that vinyasa flow. Heart lifting, exhale back, down dog. Walk in your dog a touch. Just hold here and smooth out your breath. It's called Samavriti. Letting your inhales and your exhales have the same amount of space. Reframing our mind through movement and meditation. The yoga practice has that phenomenal connection of our mind, body, and spirit. One more round. Here we go. Pop up your heels, breathe in, you've got this. Breathe out, bend your knees, step, hop, float, fly, feet to hands. Inhale and lengthen. Exhale and fold, chair posture, light toes, hips low, arms lift. Rise up, hook your thumbs, open your heart to this day. Exhale, dive over your legs, vinyasa flow, or take it out. Inhale and lengthen, step or float it back, move on through. Heart lifts, exhale, hips, dive up and back, down dog. Right leg inhales up, open up at the hip. Exhale, knee to nose, step up, inhale, crescent. Exhale, second warrior. Inhale, peace. Exhale, let it go, let it flow. Find that grace. Find that reframe, your game. Inhale, rise. Exhale, up and back, down dog. Last side, left leg is on the rise. Inhale, open at the hip. Exhale, contract. Inhale, root to rise. Crescent. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, peace. Exhale, windmill your hands down. Move your body through vinyasa. Empty out your breath. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, back, down dog. Drop your knees wide, hips to heels, child's pose. So just moving into a little thank God asana, accepting what is, letting go of what was, and having the faith in what will be. Now, come back to down dog. In your down dog, one more time, walk your feet in just a touch. Now pop your heels up. On the out breath, bend your knees. Step, hop, float, fly, feet to your hands. Top of the mat. Take a halfway lift, breathe in. Exhale, breathe out, root to rise, stand tall. Hands to heart center and pause. So bring back to the forefront of your mind your purpose, your intention, your prayer for today's practice. Peace is found in accepting what cannot be controlled and learning to reframe our reaction to external chaos and uncertainties in the world. Breathe. It literally changes the way our brain operates, tamping down the fear and anxiety. When we learn to respond just a touch differently to those situations by looking at things in a different perspective. Now we're going to move through Surya Namaskara C, which is the moon salutation. So offer your arms up. Exhale, dive over your legs, hinge, bend, and fold. Inhale and lengthen. Step your right leg back on its own track of train. Dip your right knee down. Offer your arms up. Anjaneyasana. Low lunge, back knee down. Now plant your hands, step in to down dog. Lift your heels, shift to high plank. Lower down to your mat, emptying your breath out. Heart lifts up. Exhale, up and back, downward facing dog. Let your right leg lift, open up at the hip. Knee to nose one time. Step it up, Anjaneyasana. Back knee down. Offer your arms up. Breathe in, look up. Now exhale, step to the top of your mat. Left leg joins the right. Forward fold. Halfway lift, breathe in. Exhale, physically pull yourself together. Breathe out. Root to rise, stable, steady, breathe in. Exhale, dive right back over your legs, breathe out. Halfway lift, breathe in. Left leg steps back, Anjaneyasana, back left knee lowers to the earth, arms rise up to the sky. Plant your hands, step in to downward facing dog. High plank, lower down. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, up and back, down dog. Left leg lifts, open up at the hip. Knee to nose one time. Step it up, dip the right knee down. Offer your arms up, Anjaneyasana. Step to the top of your mat. Forward fold. Inhale and lengthen. Exhale and fold. One more round of the moon salutation each side. Exhale, hands to heart center and pause. Breathe. Now, one breath, one move. So just a touch more on the pace. Inhale, arms lift. Exhale, dive over your legs. Inhale and lengthen. Right leg steps. Back knee dips. Rise up with your arms. Breathe in. Exhale, breathe out. Down dog. Inhale, breathe in. Always know you've got the options to go knees, chin, chest, belly, or even take that flow out. Up and back. Down dog. Right leg lifts, roll open at the hip. Knee to nose one time. Step it up, back knee dips. Rise your arms up, breathe in. Step to the top of your mat, forward fold, breathe out. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, pull yourself together, root to rise, stand tall, hands to heart center, last side, left side, breathe in, arms lift. Exhale, dive, swan dive over your legs, halfway lift, left leg steps back, Anjaneyasana. Inhale, arms lift. Exhale, down dog, step back. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, vinyasa. Heart lifts. Dive up and back, down dog. Left leg rises, open up at the hip in your down dog. Knee to nose, step it up. Right knee down, offer the arms up. Step forward, fold, top of the mat. Inhale and lengthen. Exhale and fold, root to rise, come on up. Hands to heart center and pause. Lift the right leg up, crane. Left hand, right shin, right arm back, or left hand outside of the right foot. Right leg back, right arm back, left hand captures the outside of the right foot. Carry the right leg across, standing pigeon. Breathe. Sweep your wings back, dive over the left front leg, and step back, high lunge. Set it down, let it go, let it flow. You choose the exit. Inhale, rise. Exhale, up and back, down dog. Walk your feet in to a shorter dog. Hold. Now, we're going to step, hop, float, fly, feet to hands, top of the mat. Inhale, levitate your heels. Exhale, lily on a launch pad. Step, hop, float, fly, feet to your hands, top of the mat. Inhale and lengthen. Exhale and fold. Rise up, stand tall. Hands to heart center. Balance on the right leg. Lift the left leg up. Left hand, left hip, right hand outside of the left shin, maybe outside of the left foot. Left arm reaches back. Carry the left leg across. Standing pigeon. Find that place of balance. If you come out, no worries. You go back in, sweep your wings back. Bend the right leg, lift the left leg for a little spirit dive. Step back, crescent lunge, high lunge. Last vinyasa flow, set it down, let it go, let it flow. Emptying your breath out of your body. Inhaling as you rise up. Exhaling as you come back, find child's pose. Now, from your child's pose, if you're a headstand practitioner, lace your hands and we're going to slip our head in between our hands. Now, if you're not a headstand practitioner, no worries. You can come to dolphin and just hold right there. But if you want to move into headstand, Shirshasana, slowly draw your knees to your chest and then lift them up. and then bring them back down and land in embryo pose this time, which means knees and thighs together, head bows down to the earth, wings sweep back. Now from here, activate rabbit. Lace your hands, rise up on the crown of your head, and let your shoulders rinse up and overhead. Release that connection, rise up, hands and knees, crisscross at the ankles, rock back, and come to high boat. Come to that seat where your legs lift, and then your oars come alongside your body. Lower down to hover. Exhale, come back up. Now move it out. Inhale, exhale. Yeah, activate your core. Really fire it up. Inhaling and exhaling. Accept what is. Let go of what was. And have the faith in what will be. Breathe. Now, hold up top. Plant your feet. Hands go back, thumbs in, pinky fingers out. Reverse tabletop, lift your hips up. Keep hugging your inner thighs in. Lower your hips down, straighten your legs out, lower your forearms down, pump your heart up for fish pose. Slide your hands down, pull your knees in, and lace your arms right around your legs and just roll around. On your back, you're in a tiny little ball, but your head's down. You're laying on your back and you're rolling your hips around. Reverse that direction. And then let your knees go a little wider. Lace your hands together underneath or one hand on each hamstring. Roll around on your back, letting your feet roll around your ankles. Now reverse that direction, circling your feet around, rolling around in the opposite direction. And then what you're going to do is lengthen your legs out, but draw the right knee in by lacing your hands around the shin. And then wrap that twist. Right leg across, twisting to the left, looking over to the right. If you want more, right hand catches the left top of your foot to stretch out that left quad. Breathe into the twist. Now, super slowly unravel. Now you're going to reverse it. Lengthen the right leg, hug the left shin in, and then wrap it across your body, creating that T with the left arm. Breathe. So your yoga practice helps slow the chatter in your head. Really allows you to practice being present with that mind-body connection. And just know that one of the most powerful ways to reframe your response to uncertainties in this world is to slow the roll through your breath. Again, if you want more, left hand, top of right foot, you're looking over to the left side of the house in the twist. Through your breath, through meditation, through slowing down, meditating, maybe with a mantra, which is just a phrase repeated over and over. All is well with my soul. Your soul is known to be your mind, your will, and your emotions. All is well with my soul. Now, pivot back onto your back, levitate your legs out, just stretch them out. You take up as much real estate as you prefer today, moving into our final resting posture, Shavasana. So just lay your body down. Truly give yourself permission to rest. It's in the times of rest that we find renewal and restoration. Now I invite you, if you have the opportunity to stay in Shavasana, maybe 5, 10, 15, even 20 minutes today, I invite you to turn the video off. I know that we will reconnect again. But if you're coming with me, just invite your renewed, restored self back into your day, bringing movement back to your fingers, rolling your hands around your wrists and your feet right around your ankles. Then as you bend your knees, just make that transition over onto your side, where you're going to pause. It is in this place that we live, we move, we breathe, and God has gifted us with these graces. Reframe your game. Bring yourself back up into your day, coming to a comfortable, sweet seat, sweeping your arms out and up on the inhale, carrying your gifts, graces, and blessings. And on the exhale, seal your hands together in that Anjali Mudra, bringing your purpose with a solidification and a sealing right into your heart. As you reframe your game this week, practicing that response, slowing it down so we can shift our perspective in these uncertain times, knowing that all is well with your soul. Let that clarity and peace permeate your being. As you look up, take a breath in. We'll finish off with one Om to Home. Sip it in. Om. Now go on out and be a blessing. Namaste.